Hi guys, I wanted to do a couple examples for our new lesson live instead of you just watching another video. We are starting to solve for algebraic equations, solving for the variable. So we're going to start with a basic addition example. X plus 7 equals 25. Now, most of you can tell me what the answer is without really thinking about it. But we have to start learning how to solve using the algebraic method. So a couple quick steps and you'll get the hang of it through these examples. I like to draw a line down the middle of the equal sign. So we keep the left side and the right side separate. When it's separated by the line, it just helps us keep a little more organized. So x plus 7 equals 25. And I know that the answer is 18, but when we have equations, we want to keep things equal on each side, just like you and your siblings want the same number of candy bars from Halloween or whatever. So I want to get x alone, and to get x alone, I'm going to get rid of this 7. And I can't just erase it. I'm going to get rid of it by doing the opposite operation. So the opposite of addition is subtraction, and I'm going to subtract 7. When I subtract 7, they cancel out because 7 minus 7 is 0, and I have x on the left side. I also have to do the subtracting 7 on the right side because if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. 25 minus 7 is 18. So now I can say that x equals 18. That's a basic addition problem. Oh, Tyler is clapping for me. All right, back over here. You may want to pause the video here and try the example that I wrote in the Jamboard. That way you can see the different types of problems that I'm doing right after I show you one. Our next problem, it's going to look a little different, but it's still an addition problem. So I have 28 equals 16 plus x. So the x is on the right side of the equation, not the left. It doesn't matter. Some of you can probably tell me what x is right away. But I want to separate the two sides of the equation, and it's being added to x, so I want to take away the 16 by doing the opposite operation on both sides of the equal sign. Hold on, Tyler. You can tell me the answer in a minute. 16 minus 16 is 0, so I cross them out. I cancel them. And then I have x equals, when I subtract, 12. Oh no, Tyler, you better do some work on the paper, not mental math. Again, if you want to pause it and do slide number 2, there's an example for you that's very similar. All right, well, you might be asking, Mrs. Mitchell, they've all been addition problems. What if there's a subtraction problem? Well, we do the opposite. Tyler, what's the opposite of subtraction? Addition. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of subtraction is addition. So here's our third problem, and this one is also on the third slide of today's assignment. Draw my line down, look at my problem. G minus 10 equals 17. I want to get rid of this 10 because I want G to be alone. I'm solving for G. So I'm going to add 10, and that would cancel out. I have G left over. I'm going to add 10 over here, and 17 plus 10 is what, Tyler? 27. So my G is 27. Hey, no sleeping in class. They think they're funny helping me. My photographer is Braden. My student is Tyler. So let's go back. G minus 10 equals 17. I'd have to take 10 away from G to equal the 17. And I can kind of do that mental check in my head. We'll practice doing checks on the paper later. But right now, do that in your head. Does this work up here? 27 minus 10, it's 17. So you're good. Again, this is the third slide, and you might want to pause it to try the problem on the third slide. All right, last question. You ready, Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know it.
well, you're looking ahead. 14 equals P minus 2. Again, the variable's on the right instead of the left. It doesn't really matter. 14 equals P minus 2. I'm going to draw the line down. I want to get rid of this minus 2, so I'm going to add it because the opposite or the inverse of addition is subtraction. Add 2. Tyler, I think your answer was wrong. You better watch this. This cancels. Minus 2, but add 2 is 0.
0
and P now equals 16. And ask yourself, again, kind of that mental check. And I'm going to show it in a different color here. We'll do green for warriors. If I did 16 minus 2, what does it equal? 14. So that's how I know my answer is right. All right, that question is on slide number 4, and there are a few more questions after slide 4 that will give you a few more to practice. I threw a couple decimal problems in there, but I think you all can handle it. If you have any questions, feel free to post on the assignment, and I can help you out. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.